Welcome back, FG fam, to another episode of the Northern Michigan University Wildcats Dynasty. Today we take on UNLV, another home game for us. 3 more visiting prospects, and they are missing a wide receiver for 5 weeks. We'll see if that helps us get a win here at home at the Superior Dome as we get this one underway. Let's get this thing popping off early. Aaron Coe from the end zone will take it out, and he will get across the 30, across the 40 with a really nice 43-yard return to start us off in this ball game. So Alejandro Clink has been playing pretty well all season, and in that one off to Baza Beatson for a 5-yard gain to start us off. Running the ball, keeping it on the ground early. Here's Clink over to the right side. He's got our man, Rigoberto Ramirez, obviously a key player on this offense, for an 11-yard gain here on 1st and 10. That one's ill-advised as Oliver cuts that one off. That's just a great play. Clink didn't see him there. And we've got a personal foul, a face mask against us as well on the interception return. Christoph Hornsby adding 15 and getting UNLV some really good field position. Here's Chad Magyar for a 6-yard run to start off UNLV. Here's Rogers looking to throw, and that one incomplete. Justin Rogers has been off the mark, and UNLV will punt it back. So with 5 minutes to go, first quarter, here's Clink looking for Brewski. He drops it, and it's intercepted. That one is not on Clink. Brewski should have had that one. So a 1st and 10 for UNLV. Here goes Magyar, and he breaks a tackle, and he is inside the 5-yard line. 29-yard run for Magyar, 2 for 35 to start him off. UNLV now with a little bit of motion. Rogers going to pitch this one to Jenkins, and that'll be a touchdown for Steve Jenkins, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rebels will take a 7-0 lead. There's a sack on Clink on 1st down, a loss of 7. Would lead to a 3rd and 17. Clink throwing one up to Rigo, but he could not bring the pass in. It has been a horrid start for Alejandro Clink II. Here's a punt out of his own end zone. Jack Nitrous over to Reese. Reese on the return. It's a good one, too. Head down, breaking tackles, and another flag on the play. This one going to be a clip, however, against UNLV. Thought it could have been a face mask, but Dayon Walden Jr. called for the clip. That'll bring them back to the 42 of Northern Michigan to start their drive. It would lead to this 3rd and 7 from Rogers, and again, off the mark quarterback play. Not good for either football team right now, and UNLV would punt it away. Here's Clink up the middle. He's got Calvin Mentor. And Mentor, the playmaker, for 22 yards and a 1st down. Northern Michigan crossing the 50 for the first time today. Here's a 3rd and 6. Clink doesn't really have anywhere he likes with it. Kendall Bedgood could have made a big play, but instead, the drop and a nice jar loose by UNLV defense. Here's Rogers on that ensuing possession. Griffin with a nice catch. Ziel Griffin for 7 to make it a 2nd and 3. Just 1:03 to go in this first quarter. Here goes Rogers on the read option, and he's going to pick up a 1st down and a lot more, breaking a couple of tackles with a 14-yard gain. Justin Rogers may not be getting it done with his arm, but his legs seem to work just fine. Here's Magyar to the right side, and this time brought down, calling for the face mask on Coe, and it is going to be called by the Zebra, so a 2nd and 14, what would have been a 2nd and 14, going to turn into a 1st and 10 thanks to Aaron Coe. Here's Magyar again, this time going up the middle, breaking 1 tackle before finally being brought down after a gain of 5. And that is how the first quarter comes to a close. UNLV up 7-0 and driving here on the road. We'll see what happens. We'll be back. All right, here trying to complete their drive are the running Rebels. 3rd and 5, thrown to the end zone. That one could have been intercepted by Levi Frost, but instead just a deflection. And they're going to try for the relatively long field goal when you're talking about teams of these caliber. And this one is barely going to get over the crossbar. What a kick. And that would lead to a UNLV 10-7 lead. Northern Illinois gets a 22-17 win at home over Kent State. Big impact in the MAC conference. Both teams now 2-3. So 10-0 lead for UNLV. Northern Michigan going to have to get it going. Rigo with a 5-yard play there for a 3rd and 5 now. This is manageable, but Clink is under heavy pressure as the offensive line has been failing him all day. It continues to do so. So another punt away. No, it will not. It is a go for it on 4th down. Big-time play call here by the old ball coach, Baza Beatson, with a 6-yard play to barely pick up the 1st down, but it works out. Here's Clink on 2nd and 10 now, throwing this one up the middle. He took a big hit as he throws, but Brewski's wide open, and he's into the open field, and he will score a 68-yard touchdown coming right after a 4th down conversion. What a job by the Northern Michigan offense to get back into this football game. So a 10-7 game. There's a nice broken tackle. And Chad Magyar has been killing us on the ground. That has been the weak point of Northern Michigan all season. That run defense needs to improve next year. There's Balunge, Kaleo Balunge with a 10-yard reception. And UNLV getting some things done with their tight end. Into enemy territory. There's the play fake, and Rogers going to keep it himself on the option. Levi Frost trying to make that tackle. 90 running yards for UNLV already in this ballgame. Here goes Rogers again. He outruns his pitch man. And it doesn't matter. It's a 1st down, 11-yard gain. Rogers definitely getting it done on the ground. They're going to hand it off. Magyar going to dump a would-be tackler and get inside the 10 with a 6-yard run. UNLV threatening to score again. A 3rd and 4. There's Wilson trying to break a tackle. He just gets 1 yard. Javon Wilson stuffed there, and now the field goal kicker out again, and will make the kick to increase the UNLV lead, this time a 6-point lead. Alejandro Clink rolling to his left side, finding a man, but Calvin Mentor on the drop. Would that prove to be costly? We'll find out. Here's a 3rd and 10, and Clink looking to get away. This time he will not. Brought down by his shoestrings for an 8-yard loss. Adam Plant Jr. making the play. It'd lead to a punt. More good field position for UNLV. They've been winning the field position battle all day, and there goes Rogers. Big run inside the 5 as Richard Lutz able to finally bring him down. And we have got ourselves some trouble. Rogers going to hand this one off to Magyar. Easy walk-in TD. Untouched for a 3-yard score, and UNLV goes up 20-7. Baza Beatson trying to lead the Northern Michigan offense down the field. There's a nice 5-yard gain for him. This is probably the best he's done all season. 5 runs for 15 yards. Now Clink looking to throw. He's got Rigoberto Ramirez. Breaks a tackle down the right sideline and inside the 30 with 40 seconds to go in this first half. Now running under 20 seconds. A 2nd and 6. Going to go with a screen. Baza Beatson going to break a tackle and get himself inside the 10-yard line and out of bounds with 9 seconds to go. No timeouts on the clock. NMU going to go for it here. Try to throw. The throw is late, and it is intercepted by Hill. An earlier throw probably is a touchdown there, but instead we go into the half down 20-7. We'll be back. And we're back to start this second half. UNLV with the ball first. And a very nice little screen to Jordan Jakes to pick up 13 yards. Now Rogers going to hand this one off to Magyar. Magyar going right side. He is going to pick up the 1st down and just a slight little bit more with an 8-yard run. 2nd and 6 here for UNLV. They've got some motion going here. Another option play. Pitchman gets it. Jenkins looking to get there, and he is brought down after a gain of 5. Doesn't make it to the 1st down marker. Leaving this 3rd and 2 for Rogers and company, and Magyar easy walk across the line. Nobody there able to stop him. So now here's Rogers taking the snap on a 3rd and 12, and he will find Jensen. Kaline M. Jensen with a big-time catch. And then facing another 3rd down later on, UNLV. A 3rd and 14. This one complete to Jakes. But he doesn't make it to the marker. UNLV content to just put another field goal up on the board here. NMU has been offensively challenged all day. For some reason, just can't punch things into the end zone. A lot of turnovers today. 23-7. So here's Calvin Mentor. Nice move to the outside and a broken tackle, getting his way across the 50. But some dirty laundry on the football field, and Zebra going to call a hold against Northern Michigan. That's Kendall Bedgood after the catch, so it'll be a 3rd and 3 now. Alejandro Clink looking to throw underneath. He's got Rigoberto Ramirez. Easy first down play. And Rigo with a 12-yard catch. 67 total on the day so far. And there's 2:26 to go in the third, so plenty of time for him. Here's Clink looking, and he throws this one deep, and that one is intercepted by Williams. Underthrown football. Williams easily able to get in front of it and make the play on it. And UNLV has forced 4 turnovers in this ballgame. That is the story of the day. NMU really had a chance to put up a couple extra touchdowns. This would be a very, very close game. Magyar now running over the Northern Michigan defense with a big 11-yard run there. Rogers on 1st and 10 right after that, getting it over to Belunge, Kaleo Belunge with a 21-yard play. And a 3rd and 7 facing for the Rebels here. It is Rogers going down. The pressure gets there finally. A 5-yard loss. Scrap Trap with a big-time sack. It'll be 4th and 12. And the field goal kicker coming out to attempt another one. And this one is going to get over the crossbar as well. Another field goal for UNLV. They take a 26-7 lead. We go to our studio update here, and Florida State with an early lead over Miami, but when I say early, I mean early. Back out onto the field, 30 seconds left in the third, and that one's going to be intercepted right away on the first play of the drive. Hill again, that's his second one of the day, and he has really made some big plays in that secondary. A face mask as well on the Northern Michigan offense, trying to play a little defense. That's Brewski called for it. It'll amount to a 9-yard penalty and a 1st and goal inside the 10 for UNLV. And there's another face mask. Just really cannot get away with anything today. The refs are all over this Northern Michigan defense. They are catching everything. Sav Rambo with a 15-yard face mask. And we are going into the fourth quarter down 26-7. Is there any hope? We'll find out after this. 26-7. Here's Rogers on the option, and he is brought down. So a 4th and goal. UNLV going to be content to just put up another 3 here as Hannibal Marbles comes in with the TFL. And that will be good. 29-7, a 5th field goal for the kicker. Aaron Coe did get hurt on the kick return, but he would return soon. Here's Clink underneath to Mentor. Mentor making some moves after the catch, and he is finally brought down after a gain of 14, but keeping the chains moving for Northern Michigan. Here's Clink on a little bit of a play fake, throwing it up the middle to Jace Fye. There you go, Jace Fye with a big 16-yard play. Now Alejandro Clink on a 3rd and 10 gets Kendall Bedgood on a curl route to the 30-yard line with a gain of 12. Northern Michigan now taking a little time, but they have come alive here on offense. Here's Rigoberto Ramirez, and he is trying to get to the end zone. Brought down at the 1. Big 30-yard gain. Baza Beatson finishing off the drive with a 0-yard touchdown run. And that'll make it 29-14. Going for the onside kick here, Northern Michigan. They know there's not much time, but Griffin able to cover it up and get it and return it to about the 40-yard line. So defense needs to be played by Northern Michigan. There's still a little bit of hope here. They would need a couple of touchdowns and 1 2-point conversion. There's Magyar. Magyar on the screen is going to pick up the first down on a 3rd and 9, and that is just about going to kill any chance of a Northern Michigan comeback here. Rogers throwing up the middle. He's got Jensen again. Kaline Jensen with a 22-yard touchdown catch. And it's 36-14. Really, Northern Michigan just playing for some pride here. Clink going to find Brewski short. Brewski going to take it after the catch for a gain of 15 and a first down. Playing for a little bit of pride. They would like to make this just a 2-score loss. There's a big throw up the middle. Fye again with a 19-yard catch. And he has been making some impact here late in the game. Christoph Hornsby with a big catch down to 1st and goal. And with just about 30 seconds remaining, it is Clink underneath the Hornsby, who will take it after the catch across the plane for a 7-yard touchdown. Extra point is good. Onside kick would not be good, and it is a 5 of 5 field goal attempts that the kicker of UNLV is the player of the game. A 36-21 win for UNLV over our Northern Michigan Wildcats. Just a game in which too many turnovers did us in. it was definitely Alejandro Clink's worst performance of the season, and when that is going to happen, we are going to have trouble. 2 touchdowns, 5 interceptions for Clink. He still threw for 323. I mean, we throw the ball all over the field with the amount of weapons and speed that we have at wide receiver. We can definitely get that done. The running game is never going to be a focal point. It's just not good enough. The offensive line, not more of a run-blocking offensive line, which is embarrassing to say because they haven't really been a pass-blocking offensive line either. Scrap Trap with the only defensive highlight of the day with a nice sack. Kaz Crane, Levi Frost did have nice deflections. Frost should have had an interception, to be honest with you. As we look at some of these top 25 games, Syracuse continues to win a lot of ball games. Good for them. TCU moving into the top 25 as well. Iowa, Stanford, North Carolina, Arizona all get their wins. USC with a shutout. Clemson, Georgia, Florida. Florida State does end up knocking off Miami in that game. And as far as our MAC conference goes, we of course take a loss out of conference. Miami, Ohio over Buffalo, Toledo over Western Michigan by a point, Ball State, Northern Illinois, Central Michigan, and Bowling Green picking up conference wins as well. So we are sitting at 1-4, and our only win is in conference, and now we are getting set to play our second in-conference game. It is against the Northern Illinois Huskies. Now, as you can see, they are better than us, of course. Everybody is going to be, and Corso's going to go with them, and I can't really blame him, but we do have the number 1 passing offense in the country as the only thing that saves us, to be honest. We'll see if that can prevail over Northern Illinois. We have lost all of our out-of-conference games, as was really to be expected. And Northern Illinois has wins over Kent State and an FCS school, so we'll see if we can take advantage of that and go in and give them a game. That is really what we are looking to do. So let me know what you think in the comments section below. Do you think that we can get this home MAC conference win? We are 1-0 in conference. We'd like to be 2-0. Let me know in the comments section below. I do want to give a quick shout out to everybody who is supporting us here as channel members. Kaz Cray Gaming, Raider Bear Comics, Christian Horn, TNJ, Derek Vance, T Clank 24, and Rigo Ramirez.